so that Emma can watch it later since she's not here with us. Okay, so Holden did a fantastic job on Bishop Street Blues, so we hope that Emma is doing great too, and we miss her right now. But I do want to remind both of you guys that we don't have lessons next week because it's fall break, so you shouldn't have actually anything in LEA because it's fall break. So you'll have a little bit of a break, but so that'll be kind of fun. Okay, so today, we have 3 more songs to learn in book 1, okay? And we have, let's see, how many weeks? We have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have 3 more weeks to learn them, okay? So today we're going to learn Amazing Grace, and it's pretty easy. You guys are going to get it really fast. And depending on the time, we might learn a little bit of For Elise, just because Alma Mater Blues, the very last song, is a little tricky to get. So I want to try to see if we can have time, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play it for you so you guys can hear it first, and then you guys will play it because it's going to be really easy. Okay. Oops. Okay. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. Okay, so this song is a lot like Jackson Blues because you are going to be playing the same chords that you play in Jackson Blues, but it looks different. So if you look at the paper, it has, the lyrics, and then it has C, C, F, C, and it's got letters above it, right? Kind of like Honeydew, right? So it's going to be the same thing as Honeydew too, as far as the way that we read it, okay? So you should actually be able to just sight read it. But I'm going to have Holden sight read it for us, but you don't have to sing with it first. We'll just have you play it. So what you're going to do is the top hand is going to play the chord. So if it's C, then you put C with your thumb, and then put 5 fingers over 5 notes and just play the fingers you play for Jackson Blues for the top hand, okay? Does that make sense there?
Yeah.
Okay, then for the bottom hand, you just get to play 1 note, just like in Honeydew. So if it says C, you just play C, okay? So now together, the bottom, it's a ratio of 1 to 3. Okay, so that means that the bottom hand gets 1 note and the top hand does 3 notes. So meaning it goes 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, so you're just gonna follow that ratio the whole time. Just 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. F, 2, 3, and C, 2, 3, like that. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, let's see if you can give it a try. Holden, just go ahead and sight read what we have. Awesome, good job. Okay, so I can tell that your top hand got it all right. Your bottom hand sometimes hit the wrong note, but you did everything really good job. So yeah, that's it. So all you need to do now is G. If you want to know what note you start singing on, G is the note that you say, Amazing Grace, how sweet, like that. So do you have your mom around? Is mom around, Holden?
Yeah. Yeah, tell her.
Can mom sing it while you play?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. So you're just gonna say and then when mom says amazing, that's when you start. Okay?
Ready?
Do I play it?
Yeah, after I say okay. Amazing grace, how sweet.
Make sure that's an F right there. Yep.
that saved a wretch I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. That should be it. No.
Yep, good job. That's perfect. Okay, Holden, what are you playing for F? F should look like this.
Just a second, let me switch so he can see.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now play it.
So this should be F.
Oh, I'm playing the note above G.
He's playing A.
Oh, A, okay. So yeah, it's the same ones that you do for Jackson Blues. Remember you do, right? Those are the chords for Jackson Blues. So it's F is your 4 chord in Jackson Blues.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. So just play for me the first line. I just want to make sure we fix the F problem.
Just play the
Mm-hmm. Nope. Right here. Oh no, that was right. Sorry.
So go ahead and play F again, Holden. Just hold it out. Yep, with the whole chord and everything.
Oh, on the top hand.
With everything.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's it. That's perfect. That's it. Okay. All right. So you got it. That's it. So what you want to do is maybe if you have someone around to help you sing it at first, you get used to the notes, and then see if you can try to sing along with it, because that's what we want to try to do. Okay. All right. So that's for Elise. Super easy. We learned it in less than 15 minutes. So we're gonna learn part of for Elise now. Okay. And I'm going to play it for you so you can hear it. Okay? Do you have any questions, Holden? Or you got it? Okay. It was a pretty easy one. So, all right. Here we go. Okay. So that was a really fun one. Have you heard that one before, Holden?
Yeah.
Okay. It's super famous. And it's really fun. So in this book 1, we're only going to learn part of For Elise. But as we go on to the different books, if you choose to continue piano, we get to learn the whole song, and it gets really, really fun. So, but just for now, we're going to learn a little bit of it, okay? But it will still sound like the whole song. So, okay. So the first thing, if you look in your home materials, we're on page 18 on For Elise. we have some numbers. We have 1, 2, and 3, and then it says 1, 2, and 4, okay? So that means that we are going to learn 4 different sections, okay? So I'm going to teach you the first section, and we'll see how far we can get with the 15 minutes we have left. So the first section sounds like this. Okay, so we're going to put our middle finger on C, and it's the C that's right above middle C. Okay, so it's kind of a little higher. And we're going to play our 5 finger, and then our 4 finger is going to hit this black note right below the note that's, Yep, exactly. And you're going to go 1, 2, 3. Like that. Yep, exactly. Then we're going to put our hand back down, and you're going to play 2, 4, 3, 1. 2, 4, 3, 1. Yep, exactly. So let's try that again. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3, 1. Now your turn. Yep, exactly. Let's do that a couple more times. Since it's just being you, Holden, we'll have you play it a couple more times. And one more time. Perfect. Okay, that is section 1. All right. So we'll lock that in our brains as section 1. Okay. So now we'll learn section 2. It's really easy. So we were here in this position. Now what we're going to do is take our 2 finger. You can kind of think it's section 2, so it has the 2 finger. Okay. And we're going to cross our 2 finger over our thumb to this black middle note. Okay. Yep. Then we're going to bring it back around by playing the thumb and then the finger where it's usually at. So it'll be yep, and try it again. Just like that. And one more time. Okay, so that's section 2. Super easy. Okay, so let's see if we can put section 1 and section 2 together. It's going to sound like this. See if you can try it. Yep, good job. And let's do it again. Yep, and one more time. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to do section 3. Okay, section 3 is really simple. We're just going to play 3 notes, starting with our thumb. We're going to go thumb, 2, 3. Yep, and that's our section 3. We just run up like that. Okay, so now let's see if we can add all those together. So it's going to sound like this. See if you can try that. Perfect. And again. And one more time. Perfect. Okay, now our paper says that we're going to play section 1 again and then 2 again. So I'll have you go go ahead and do that, and then we'll learn 4. Okay, so now section 4, it's the same as section 3, but backwards. Instead of starting with our thumb going up, we're going to start with our 3 finger and go down. Yep, just like that. Okay, so let's see if you can play 1, 2, and then section 4. Perfect. Okay, so now let's have you do all the way from the beginning to the end and see if you can do it. Yay, you did it! Woo! Bravo. Okay, so now you know the whole top hand. Awesome. Give yourselves a high five because that rocks. Okay, so now we're going to learn the bottom hand. And if you look at your paper, you have below number 1, you have a big A, or you can say it's a little capital A. And then below 2, you have an arrow that goes down. And then 3, you have an A again. And 4, you have an A, right?
Yeah.
So that's the bottom hand, telling you what to do for the bottom hand, okay? So what we're going to do for the bottom hand, we're going to bring our bottom hand to our 3 finger on middle C, just like we were at the top. And we're going to be playing an A minor chord, okay? And it's this one. It was actually the chord that you were playing on accident in the other song, in the song we just played. Yeah, so like that, okay? And instead of playing the whole chord as one, we're going to break it up, okay? And we're going to go from the top fingers all the way to the, or from the bottom fingers all the way to the top fingers. So it's going to go pinky, middle, thumb. Let's see if you can try that. Yep, perfect. Okay, so that one, every single time you see A, that's what that is. Just go pinky, middle, thumb, and my screen froze, which is really not cool. So hopefully it will unfreeze in a second here. Okay, so for the, I'm just gonna keep going, hoping that it will come back. Hello. Okay, so for 2, we are gonna move some fingers down because it says, you know, it has a down arrow, okay? So we're gonna keep our thumb right where it's at, and we're gonna move our middle finger down a note and our pinky down to this middle black note, okay? And the chord together sounds like this. And separate, it sounds like that.
So,
Yep, exactly. Now we're gonna break it up, so go ahead and break it. Yep, exactly. Okay, so if you notice on the paper, it says A, down, A. So you go back from, you go A, then you go down, then you go back to A. So we're going to just practice that. I want you to switch from the A, then go down, and then go back to A. Yep, that's it. Okay, so you'll want to practice that a lot to get this one really good. And okay, so we have like 6 more minutes, so I'm going to teach you how to put them together. Now, if this is too much information, you're like, ah, my brain's going to explode because I just learned 2 songs in a half hour, then that's okay. You can just continue practicing the top hand by himself and then the bottom hand by himself, okay? But if you think you can do it, then I'll at least teach you how to do it, and you can see if you can put them together, okay? All right, so this is how it's going to work. It's going to be kind of like taking turns with your hands. Okay, your hands are going to take turns. Your top hand's always going to go first, and right on the last note when he ends, your bottom hand gets to go. Okay, so it's going to look like this. This guy's my last note, so I'm going to start down here. Then I keep going to my section 2. On the last note of that one, I'm going to switch down and start. Now I'm on section 3. My last note on there, so I get to start down here. Then I go back to 1. Last note, start. 2. Last note, start. Then 4. And then you can just hit all the notes at once on the 4 one. Okay, let's see if you can give it a try. If you mess up, that's okay, but just give it your best. Yeah, the notes will be together right there. Together. Perfect. In section 2. Awesome. And then you go back to 3. Then you do 3, which is 1, 2, 3. So that one's 4. The 3 goes 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you go back to 1. Yep, and now 4, which is 3, 2, 1.
No. B.
Yep. Yep, and on that last note, you'll just hit your chord down here. Yep, just like that.
So can I ask you a question because I wasn't watching? Is 1 the first and second measure?
Let's see.
2.
Oh, are you looking at the sheet music?
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
So
okay.
1 the first measure, first and second. Well, like the pickup, and then the first measure, and then 2 is the second measure, and then 3 is the third measure.
Yeah. Hang on.
Okay.
1 sec. I'm pulling it up, and someone's knocking at my door.
Okay. Play it for me. Hold on.
And,
I'll have him play. Play 1 for me.
okay, yeah.
Is this 2? Where's 2? Okay, now where's 3?
Oh my gosh, this place is horrible.
No, I think 3 is this.
Okay, so I can't. My music book is not pulling up because it's being done.
Three this.
Is that 3? Play it. Is this 3? Play it. Hold on.
Yes, that's 3.
Okay, he was mixed up.
Oh, okay. Yep, 3 goes up, 4 goes down.
3 goes up and 4 goes down. Okay, we got it.
Okay, awesome. And I just found the music, so, but.
Okay.
Took me a bit. Sorry, went a little bit crazy. Okay, awesome. So now you have Amazing Grace and for Elise to start practicing. And next week, we're not meeting, so you have 2 weeks to kind of do those. And then the next time we'll learn Alma Mater Blues. Okay? Do you have any questions?
Oh.
All right, then we'll see you in 2 weeks. Okay, bye.